आपके पास ये है ना स्तोत्र महाभारत ध्यान श्लोकास, तो हम यही पढ़ेंगे सो दैट यू कैन लेट अस चांट टुगेदर। तो आज साथ में पढ़ लेंगे तो कल से यू विल गेट यूज्ड टू इट। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वते नमः।
ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्।
सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रं करुणं पराशरमहं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। Repeat after me these two verses. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो वसिष्ठाय महाव्रताय पराशरं वेदनिधिं नमस्ये। नमोऽस्त्वनन्ताय महोरगाय नमोऽस्तु सिद्धेभ्य इहाक्षयेभ्यः। नमोऽस्तु ऋषिभ्यः परमं परेषाम्। देवेषु देवं वरदं वराणाम्। सहस्रशीर्षाय नमः शिवाय। सहस्रनामाय जनार्दनाय। हरि ओम। So welcome all. 5 days we spend time together in the evenings, peeping through a small hole, the Mahabharata. Small aperture we create and try to get a glimpse of Mahabharata. Beautiful, I tell you. You, those who are from Chinmay Mission, well, even though you are not Chinmay Mission also, doesn't matter. You must have heard Gita Dhyana Shlokas. उसमें आता है ना, नमोस्तुते व्यास विशाल बुद्धे पुल्लारविंदाय तपत्र नेत्र। देखिए वहां पे नमोस्तुते व्यास विशाल बुद्धे। हो भगवान व्यास जी, my salutations to you. Well, who is Vyasa? Vishala Buddhi. Vishala Buddhi means the Buddhi is so expanded, so much expanded that you and I cannot think about it. Vyasa Bhagavan ki Buddhi, intelligence kaho, that is ability to embrace the whole creation, not only at one level, but all levels and layers of creation he could embrace, and he should peep into it and get the secrets of the whole creation, and also could present to humanity what humanity deserves to understand. Not that everything can be revealed. Our little intelligence and whatever is required for humanity, that and that alone he revealed. That's why Vyasa Bhagavan is the one who had Veda Vibhajan kiya hai. Vedon ka Vibhajan. Ashtadasha Puranas he wrote, Brahma Sutras he wrote, Vyasa Vishala Buddhi. And beautiful that Vyasa, what is the meaning of Vishalata? Expansive intelligence. That intelligence which is so expansive that he could include in its womb everything that is in creation. Subtle and gross. Everything. So nothing could escape his buddhi. And is Arthaka, Namo Vishala Buddhe, salutations to that Mahatma called Vyasa Bhagavan, whose buddhi or intelligence is so expansive. If we understand the meaning of it in a wee bit, we must study Mahabharata to probably to infer what could be the greatness of Vyasa Buddhi. Our buddhi is only so, I can't say anything so, if you permit me, wretched. It's a vyapara buddhi. Our buddhi kya hai? Vyapara buddhi. They're only caught up in transactions, of the daily transactions. And we call intelligent ourselves intelligent. No. So Mahabharatam was written. Now we will enter into it and see the beauty of Mahabharata. You yourself will notice it as we go through it. Now one thing, what is Mahabharata? Mahabharata ka matlab kya hai? The beautiful slok is there that Bharatanam Mahajjanma Tasmad Bharatam Uchyate Mahatvad Bharavatvacha Mahabharatam Uchyate. Bharatanam Mahajjanma. It deals with the great personalities who were born in Bharata Vamsha, Bharata Kula. In Bharata Varsha. Bharata Varsha means don't bring the map of India, present India. That the great rulers, great Mahatmas, not only kings, not only the saints and sages, the great people who were born in this Bharata Varsha, the lineage, whose lineage we belong to, those great, the description of the greatest, the lives of the greatest men and women born in this Bharata Varsha were mentioned in Mahabharata. Therefore, it is called one meaning of Mahabharatam. Tasmad Bharatam Uchyate. Therefore, it is called Bharatam. And one Mahabharata, why Mahabharata kyo? Because Mahatvacha, it is so great in its depth. It is not, I am not even, in 5 days, not even we peel the nanomillimeter of the skin of the fruit called Mahabharata. Whenever I try to speak on Mahabharata, I get lost. You know why? It is so ocean, and suddenly all kinds of things will come. Oh, this is beautiful, that is beautiful, this should be shared, that should be shared. Then I tell my mind internally, Shama, Dhamma, Sadhana I do. Mind control. Hey, don't go anywhere that side. No, it is too much, depth it is. So, Tasmahatvacha, great. And Bharavatvacha, 1 lakh verses. Greatest epic on the earth. And our Puja Gurudev used to say, yeah, modern poets, for they pluck a hair to get a thought. So by the time they write a poetry, they become bald head. They scratch and then write one word. Or you must have seen movies, they write love letters and waste whole book. Dear Pyare, to get the best poetry, whole book is wasted. It's not like that. Bharavatvacha and Mahatvacha, and also because of that greatness, and Bharavatvacha, because of weight, Mahabharatam Uchyate. Therefore, this is called Mahabharatam. Now, आपके दिमाग में जो जनरली बिठाया गया एक अर्थ, व्हाट इज इट जनरल मीनिंग? अरे महाभारत क्या सुनना है, भाई भाई लड़ लड़ के मरे हैं, है ना? आप सुन लीजिए, वो गलत फहमी जो आपके दिमाग में पड़ गया, इसीलिए वी डोंट रीड महाभारतम बिकॉज इट कंटेन्स नथिंग, दैट मीन्स वी नेवर स्टडीड आल्सो, एंड उसी में भगवत गीता है, और आपको जीवन लगेगा पर समझने के लिए. Then you come across Mahabharata is nothing. So many things are there. Anyway, now what I want to see, let us see now. Therefore, what is the central theme of Mahabharatam? Mahabharata as a grantha, what is that the Mahabharata wanted to convey to us? Therefore, it is said that, very important, Yato dharma tato Krishna, Yato Krishnas tato jaya. Where there is dharma, there Bhagavan Krishna is, and where Bhagavan Krishna is, there victory is. This is the theme of Mahabharata. Yato dharmas tato jaya, shortcut हो गया. Actually क्या कहा गया इसमें? Yato dharmas tato Krishna. भगवान वहीं पे है जहाँ धर्म है. And I tell you how Bhagavan is there. Oh my God, what not he did, I tell you. To protect his own bhaktas, Pandavas and other devotees in fact. So, that's the thing. Another important thing is, what is the central, the Mahabharata, the moment you listen Mahabharatam, what do you remember? War. Enough? Because our minds were deliberately got corrupted, or we corrupted ourselves because of listening to every Tom, Dick and Harry, and maybe Tom, Dick and Harry may be greater than what people, those who spoil our brains and in minds. What is you get chong jayenge aap. The purpose of Mahabharata is Shanti and not Yuddha. Kya baat kar rahe ho? Yes. Ultimately, Shanti is to be achieved, and the war is the last available, unavoidable resort. War is not primary. If war is unavoidable, that option also should be used, cannot be neglected. That's Bhagavan Krishna's philosophy. It is said in Mahabharata, if for परिवार के लिए, परिवार के एक सदस्य को त्याग करना है, उसको त्याग दो. विदुर जी says to धृतराष्ट्र, अरे महाराज, आपके कुल में ये गधा पैदा हुआ, गार्धव, because when he cried, born, he cried like a donkey. Donkey sound was coming. विदुर जी says, ये कुल का नाश करने वाला पैदा हुआ है, कुल की शांति के लिए उसको त्याग दो. Go and leave him in गहनारण्य, deep jungle, forest में छोड़ दो, or get him killed, doesn't matter. Save the clan. And he did not listen. And also Vidurji says, for the protection of the entire Rajya, if a village has to be sacrificed, sacrifice. For the sake of country, if a city or a town to be sacrificed, sacrifice. Not for one family's sake, whole country dedicated. My thoughts are going here and there. I'll give an example. A great Mahatma gave a wonderful example. America, they were actually having enmity with Iraq people. Iraq means Saddam Hussein, not with Iraq people, Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was their enemy. And Saddam Hussein said, no, mere pyare log, America is enemy to us, let us fight together. In the bargain, he dragged all Iraqians into war. He got killed himself. Ultimately, he was, assassinated. So they were hung, and the whole country suffered. That is not love. If your enmity is with me, to spare my country, I will step down. That is a dedication. That's what Bhagavan Krishna demonstrated in his life. ये कब हुआ है? When Jarasandha was attacking constantly Mathura 17 times, and every year that few fellow used to attack Mathura. And Bhagwan Ramji and Balramji, every year they used to get ready, because in the bargain, many people used to get died, lot of load on treasury, a lot of money was spent for all these war preparations. Every year this nuisance, that fellow comes and attacks. Then one day, 17 years, then Bhagwan Krishna and Balramji thought that this fellow is attacking 17 times every time. Kiski dushmani kiske saath hai? Then they found, hey, his enmity is both of us, na? Not to the Mathura people. Let us leave Mathura and let them people be enjoy. And when we leave, vacate the Mathura, he will not attack Mathura. Therefore, Ranchod ban gaye. He showed people are important, not your position. हम क्या कहते हैं? तुम सब लोग बलि दे दो हमारे लिए. That is our philosophy. Krishna demonstrated that. So Mahabharata Shantati is what Shanti is main thing. Therefore, Mahabharata में 18 parvas are there. I hope you know. Even if you don't know, doesn't matter. Relax. 18 are there. Now 18 में normally we should, from where we should start Mahabharatam, studying Mahabharata. It is said, out of 18 parvas, the 12th parva is called Shanti Parva. Now, we should study Mahabharata with Shanti and end with Shanti. When you do Ramcharitmanas ka part jab karte hai na, that 7 days part or 9 days part, we should start here, stop here. Do this puja, this anushthan, ऐसा करना, ये भोग देना, लिखा हुआ क्या होता है कि नहीं? So Shanti Parva, you begin and ending with again Shanti. Why? Because when you go from Adi Parva, then is the story of the Pandavas and the childhood, then Sabha Parva, that where the insult of Draupadi, main talk I'm talking. Then they went to Adi Parva, Sabha Parva, then Aranya Parva, jungle time. Then Ajñātavasa, incognito, 1 year Ajñāta Parva. Then Ujjoga Parva, preparations for war. Then Bhishma, Drona, Karna Parvas, Yuddha Parvas. Bhishma as a chief commandant in chief, 6th one. Then 7th one is Drona. Then 8th one is Karna Parva. 9th one is Sauptika Parva. They were killed when they were sleeping. Upapandavas were killed. Ashwathama killed them. Sauptika Parva. Then Strī Parva, all the 11th one. All the women they cry. The Gandhari and all, and she curses Bhagavan Krishna, and then very great, the Rudanatma continues crying in the Strī Parva. All women they cry, they are over the dead bodies of their husbands and fathers and sons, etc. And then comes the Shanti. Now, if you study Adi Parva, Sabha Parva, Aranya Parva, then Ujjoga Parva, Adi Parva, Sabha Parva, then Ajñāta Parva, that is the Virata Parva, right? Aranya Parva, Ujjoga Parva, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Shailya, Sauptika, Strī Parvas, 11 Parvas are over. When you complete Mahabharata, suppose if you start from Adi Parva, by the time you reach 11th Parva and you go through the entire the hypocrisy, the mind games and dirty things and adharma versus dharma, so much of cheating, etc., by the time in the war, and then war comes and then everybody killed and only dead bodies were lying down and hardly few people were left, and then we talk about Shanti. अभी उसका है क्या शांति है मरने के बाद? So you will be getting disturbed. So what the purpose is Shanti? Then the Shanti Parva is so huge Parva. Then comes the Anushasana Parva, then Ashwamedhika Parva, then Ashramavasika Parva, Mausala Parva. Then Sarga, the entire Akhar Parva जो है, Sarga Parva, it ends there. So therefore, in all these parvas, Sabha Parva, Aranya, all the parvas, then ultimately, Chalya, Sauptikas, 3 parvas. Afterwards, if you read Shanti. Why? Because the entire Mahabharata, are you listening? Don't sleep, huh? Out of 1 lakh verses, you know what is how many slokas of Shanti Parva and Anushasana Parva together constitute the teachings of Mahabharata by Bhishmacharya sleeping on the bed of arrows. You know how many slokas? 26,000 slokas. 1/4 or 26% of Mahabharata constitute the teachings of Bhishmacharya only from death of from sleeping on the bed of arrows. 26,000 slokas content क्या हो सकता है? Nothing. Apart from that, so many Bhishma Parva, Bhagavad Gita, Vishwasranama, Sanasujatiyam, Viduraniti, Yaksha Prashna, you take whole jumps of Mahabharata spread everywhere. Plus many the stories and of many Mahatmas and Rishis and Yogis. And many interesting things. Metaphysical, subtle, deeper, invisible. So if you study Mahabharatam, you will expand to such an extent that what could be the canvas that is hurled by Vyasa Bhagavan on that huge panoramic, infinite, looking like infinite canvas, on that Vyasa Bhagavan painted all the human possibilities, ugliness and the best of the shades of the humanity are beautifully depicted. Not only human being, but also of devatas also. Look here, this is the humanity, this is the ugly shades of humanity, these are the best shades of humanity. Ugly shades of devatas and the best shades of devatas. This is the thing which is happening in creation. Look at it. And in that, he did not exclude himself. He added himself in it. Look at it. This is my role. This was my role. Vyasa Bhagavan. We only respect and love a person only when we know the glory of that person. The more we know about the great Mahatmas of our past, of this culture, mind-boggling, then you will know how much, the respect they deserve. So this is the thing. Therefore, in this theme, where Vyasa Bhagavan has there, and then it is said, if you keep all 18 Puranas, 4 Vedas and Dharma Shastras are on one side and Mahabharata on another pan, Mahabharata weighs more. Because it contains everything. Too much practical thing. And interesting things. I am sure you never heard about these things. स्वामी जी कहाँ टाइम मिलता है? सीरियल के बाद सीरियल टीवी में आ जाता है. कहाँ टाइम है देखने के लिए? We are happy with serials. Now it says Vyasa Bhagavan wrote 60 lakh verses of Mahabharata. How much? 16 नहीं 60. अभी 1 लाख पढ़ते नहीं हम. 60 lakhs he wrote. And out of 60 lakhs, that means what I told now, what all existing in the universe. In this manifestation of that Supreme Brahman, right from unmanifested Prakriti to the most manifested physical plane, covering all lokas, both higher and lower. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala, Bhuhu, Bhova, Soha, Mahajana, Tapa, Satya lokas, and their beings, there the history, what is all happening, everything. So he wrote, and 60 lakh verses of Mahabharata he wrote, out of which 30 lakhs, he spread the essence of 30 lakhs of slokas, he spread in Devaloka. 30 lakhs are unfit for humanity, number one. पूरा 59 lakhs are unfit है, अभी सब आएंगे अभी. 30 lakhs, they said, these verses were told and taught, essence was taught to Devatas. Achha. And next one, second Samhita, first edition, 30 lakhs released, is taught. Out of 60 lakhs, first Samhita, out of first portion, is what did he do? Hey, this portion is not meant for humanity. They can never understand. So, let it be spread among Devatas. They can understand. Released, Deva copy. Second one, second Samhita, 15 lakhs of verses. 30 alag hai. Out of 60. 15 lakh verses, he spread this in Pitruloka, to Pitruvasis. Don't think our population only is more, their population is much more. How do you know? Either you believe or go and see. Which is better? Better believe me. Better believe. Why go and see? ठीक है भाई, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? हाँ, आधा भी वहां ज्यादा है क्या? हाँ ज्यादा ही है, बहुत ज्यादा है. अच्छा ठीक है, ले लेंगे. तो 15 lakhs spread in पितृलोक, तो 45 lakhs हो गया. कितना बचा है? 15 lakh. 15 lakh में 14 lakhs verses of Mahabharata edition, 14 lakh some what do you call abridged edition was spread in among yakshas. Yaksha, their beings are there. And 1 lakh verses were spread in Manushya Lok. हमारे लिए एडिशन कॉपी सुपर कंप्रेस्ड एब्रिज्ड इज कॉल्ड 1 lakh वर्सेस महाभारत. अब पढ़ने टाइम नहीं मिलता है. वो पढ़ेंगे ना आपको, ना जो जैसा आप है, पढ़ने के बाद आप पूरा बदल जाएंगे. You will see this world totally new dimension. Deep Vedantic truths also are there in that. Mystical things are there. Anyway, now, who taught Devatas? Devata edition, 30 lakhs edition. Vyasa Bhagavan told Narad ji, भैया देवलोक में देवर्षि नो और देवानाम ऋषि देवताओं के ऋषि है वो. वन ऑफ द ऋषि इज ग्रेट, मोस्ट प्रीमियर ऋषि. So he was asked to spread this in Devaloka. Go and spread. He spread. Then Asita Devala Muni taught to Pitrus, and then Shukadev ji taught to Yakshas, Shuka Maharshi, and then Vaishampayana taught to humanity. So 1 lakh edition was taught by Vaishampayana. Vaishampayana is Jaimini, Paila, Vaishampayana. All these are all devotees but disciples of Vyasa Bhagavan. ये महाभारत कहाँ शुरू होता है? You know, Pandavas, Arjuna's son was Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu's son Parikshit. Parikshit's son Janamejaya. Janamejaya was doing Sarpayaga. Sarpa Satram. Satram is continues for so many days, 2 months, 3. That depends upon your ability to do it. So he was doing prolonging it and long Satra. In that all Maharshis, Munis and everybody came. Satra में क्या होता है ना? You do havan for 3-4 hours and then break, coffee break, tea break, lunch break, afternoon rest. और होता है, सब लोग सो जाते हैं, फिर उठते हैं, फिर बीच में अपना संध्यावन करना होता है, ध्यानवान करना पड़ता है, जप करना पड़ता है, अनुष्ठान करना है. Then they come back again for this. So a lot of time is there. In that time there is also slot for stories, satsang. In that slot, Janamejaya asked Vaishampayan ji, I wanted to know the story of my great grandfathers. Father Parikshit, grandfather Abhimanyu, great grandfather Pandavas. I wanted to know about their story in detail. Please explain. In detail. Vyasji also was there. So he wanted to express the desire to Vyasa Bhagavan. Vyasji is called Vaishampayana. Vaishampayana he is desiring to know is the story of all his great grandfathers. And I taught you Mahabharata in depth, in detail. So please teach them. Teach that entire thing to Janamejaya. So that's how Vaishampayana Janamejaya speaks. And after that, Mahabharata was written by Vyasa Bhagavan in script. बाद में स्क्रिप्ट रूप में आया. Otherwise everything was done always normal. So then that was it. Therefore Vaishampayana taught to Manushyas. These all details come in Mahabharata only. And very interesting thing. Now in that Mahabharata, in Adi Parvam, we come across certain slokas, good slokas, who are the Kauravas, who are Pandavas. Who are Kauravas? Their character. The Kaurava is like, simile. Pandavas, what is that? Duryodhano Manyumayo Mahadrumaha Skandah Karnaha Shukunistastashatasya Shakaha Dushashana Pushpa Pale Samruddhe Moolam Raja Dhritarashtra Bhimani. एक बड़ा पेड़ है. तो पेड़ का कौरव वृक्ष. And the कौरव वृक्ष Duryodhano Manyumayo Mahadrumaha. That the Jada, the Skanda, the main, what you call, trunk of that. But Vruksha is Maha Manyumayo Mahadrumaha. In the Maha great, the Manyumaya means completely angry, frustrated, jealous, what? Duryodhana is the main trunk. Duryodhano Manyumayat Mahadrumaha Skandah Karanaha. Branches are what? Karanaha. Shakunit Tasya Shakaha. And Skanda is what main the what you call the main portion, and the Skanda is Karana. Shakuni is the branches, and Dushasana is Samruddha Phalapushpa Dushasana, and that is the Krodha Rupi Vruksha. Krodha Rupi Vruksha is Duryodhana. For that, Moola is Karna, Shakas are Shakunihi, Dushasana is fruits and Phala Pushpa, flowers and for this one, and then what? Moolam Raja. Who is the root? Raja Dhritarashtra Abhimani. Extremely Abhimani. Me, my children, me, ego. And holding on. Dhritarashtra means what? One who holds the Rashtra very firmly is called Dhritarashtra. One who is holding on to the chair. Therefore, one of our Swamis said, there is a curse for Delhi. Whoever sits there, they stick to that. They become Dhritarashtra. Unless very rarely some like those who are interested to serve and get out of that. That is the thing. Now, what about Yudhishthira? Yudhisthiro Dharmamayo Mahadrumaha. Yudhishthira is a big vriksha called Dharma. The very embodiment of righteousness. The tree of righteousness is Yudhishthira. And who is that? The Skanda. They go Skando Arjunaha. Arjuna is Skanda, the main trunk portion. Then Bhima Sarino Asya Shakha. Bhima is its branches. Madri Suto Pala Pushpe Samruddhe Pushpa Pale Samruddhe. Son of Madri, Nakula and Sahadeva are nothing like plenty of flowers and fruits of the Dharmamaya Vriksha. And who is that? Moolam Krishna. Brahmacha Brahmanasya cha. Sri Krishna, Brahma and Brahmanas are the roots of that Mahavruksha, Dharmamaya Vriksha. So Bhagavan ka ashray, Brahma ka ashray, or Brahmanon ka ashray. Brahmana means one who is intelligent, loving, kind, compassionate, pure, selfless, and seeker of truth, available only to serve society. Whoever has these qualities 100%, they are Brahmanas. तो आप में ऐसे गुण हैं तो यू आर ब्राह्मण. So Yudhishthira take advice of Bhagavan Krishna, ब्रह्म का आश्रय और ब्राह्मणों का आशीर्वाद. It is said, no, tell me your friends, I can tell about you character or whatever it is. Name your friends, I can tell about you. ऐसा बोलते हैं कि ना इंग्लिश में. That means the kind of people you are surrounded with, the kind of people you are going with them and then talking to them and association, I can define your character. But Yudhishthira is surrounded by such great wise people, pious people in this life. For that tree of Dharma Vriksha, the Vriksha, Dharmavayi Vriksha, Yudhishthira Vriksha is, root is Krishna, Brahma and Brahmanas. The contrast. Now, इसके बाद I am only giving you today introduction to Mahabharata. ठीक है? And tomorrow I can get into, मेरे पास बहुत सारे options हैं. But we will see varieties each day. इधर का टुकड़ा, उधर का टुकड़ा, इधर का टुकड़ा. Small things. We can study Vidur Niti. We can study Yaksha Prashnas. We can also have a look into various stories of Mahabharata, which you definitely did not hear them. And certain things we can study about Mahabharata. Okay? Now one more thing is very important. He says again, yes, very important shloka which comes in Mahabharata. You must have heard this, I don't know. You may not have heard also. Harshasthana sahasrani bhajasthana shatani cha divase divase modhama vishanti napanditam. Very beautiful sloka. Harshasthana sahasrani. There are opportunities or places for creating great excitement and joy in our life. How many? Hundreds of them places, hundreds of events, hundreds of experiences that we encounter which create excitement, joy and happiness in us. And Bhajasthana Shatanicha, and many places, experiences, etc. in our lives, and hundreds of thousands of them, and hundreds of them are there which create sorrow in us. Right? Divase divase mudham avishanti. A fool is swept across by the currents of sukha and dukkha. Natu panditam. So wise man is not afflicted by them. Every day on day-to-day basis, a fool is affected by all these kinds of varieties of experiences. Every place, every experience has potentiality in it to create either sorrow or joy in me. And either they loot me. बताता हूँ इसी संदर्भ में. और अब मेरे को अभी एक याद आ गया. In Janaka's, महाभारत में आता है, in Janaka's palace, court, one Rishi, some Goshti was going on. Goshti means discussion on philosophical matters. One Rishi entered. That Rishi's name was very interesting, Ashma Rishi. Ashma means what? Stone. His name is Stone Rishi, Mr. Stone. A lot of names are all there. Mr. Carpenter, Mr. Hammer. All the name. Gurudev used to joke on it. Anything, any put name. Anyway, he is Mr. Stone. Why? Just as stone is not affected by any experience. Sukha or dukkha is like that. Oh, the dead? No, he's alive. He's walking, talking. But on the innermost frame of that mind, his slate is clean, nothing affects him. In our case, every experience loots us. They loot. Now imagine now. In the Goshti, Ashmanushi entered. That time, the discussion was going on that what are the effects of Sukham and Dukkham in one's own mind. सुख का प्रभाव मन पर पड़ने से या पड़ने पर क्या होता है, दुख का प्रभाव मन पर पड़ने से क्या होता है, इसका विश्लेषण हम कर रहे थे. This Mahatma goes, his name is Stone, no? He said, Maharaj ji, the effect of Sukham and Dukkham on Anthakarana is same. The final result is same, he says. Will you agree? How can the effect of joyful experience on my mind and effect of sorrowful experience on my mind, both are same, effect is same, फल is same, कैसे हो सकता है? दो अन्य अन्य कारण है, फल एक ही है, प्रभाव एक ही है, कैसे हो सकता है? So you are all intelligent, no? Immediately you listen. What do? You reject it, na? आंसर अभी दो या कल दो या 3 तारीख को दो.
अभी दी.
3 मार्च को दे देंगे. 3 मार्च खत्म हो जाएगा. We don't think at all. Ashmarishi says, what does it matter? Final result एक ही है. अरे सुख में सुखी होता है, दुख में दुखी होता है. दारू पी के आए क्या? अनएडल्टरेटेड दारू पिया होगा, बहुत चढ़ गया तुमको. नहीं सर, without mixing anything. No, pure no. I am telling truth, but how? He says, yes, listen. Maharaj, in Sukham and Dukkham, Admi forgets himself. I forget my own self in Sukham and Dukkham. So they both take you away from your own self. अंतिम नतीजा क्या है? एक ही है. अब बोलते हैं ना, बंधन में पड़ गया, वैसे सोने का चेन या आयरन का चेन, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? बंधन तो ही. नो बट आई एम बाउंड बाय गोल्ड चेन. अरे बुद्धू, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? So happiness also takes me away from me, makes me forget me, the higher self, and sorrow also makes me forget my own self. Ultimately, you think that sorrow is different from joy, joy is different from sorrow, but ultimate effect on you, the real you, is same. Now agreed? It is why Guru चाहिए हमको पढ़ाने के लिए. सूक्ष्म विषयानि. Therefore, tell me now, दिवसे दिवसे मूढ़म आविशन्ति न तो पंडितम्. पंडिताः नानुशोचन्ति पंडिताः. कहाँ सुना? गीता. अशोच्यानन्वशोचस्त्वं प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाषसे गतासून् अगतासूंश्च नानुशोचन्ति पंडिताः. Same thing. Now, therefore, here one more thing very important. Vyasa Maharshi, beautiful sloka. He says, raising my both the arms up in the sky, appealing to humanity, like this, अरे वो मेरे मानव सुनो. Appealing, he says, ऊर्ध्वबाहोर् विरोम्येष न कश्चित् शृणोति मे. अरे बाबा, I am shouting on the top of my pitch, addressing the humanity, standing on the mountain, addressing the humanity on the globe. अरे बाबा मेरे बात तो सुनो. ऊर्ध्वबाहो विरोमी, rising up both the hands in space. high above and asking them to listen to me. Na kaschit srunoti me, but nobody is listening to me. Who says? व्यास भगवान. उनको ये ऑडियंस नहीं मिल रहा है. तो हमारी गति क्या है? तो ये सुनने के बाद मेरे को बहुत संतुष्टि मिली. When he could not get the audience. So I am better. कम से कम तुम गंजे तो बैठे सुनने के लिए. Far better, improved version. न कश्चित सुनोति में. भाई कहना क्या चाहते हो? पुकारो जल्दी. क्या पुकार रहे हैं? क्या चिल्ला रहे हैं? चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोल रहे हैं. क्या सुनाना चाहते हो? इसे धर्मादर्थश्च कामश्च सकिमर्थम न सेव्यते. अरे बाबा, just follow dharma. All your desires. Arthascha kamascha. Artha kamas can be beautifully acquired. Whatever desire you have. Now remember, rishis are not against the desires. They only showed us the emptiness or lack, or incomplete joy that we get out of our desires. They never said don't desire. But in fact, on the contrary, whatever desire we have, they showed us the mark to fulfill the desire through righteousness. अरे मैं स्वर्ग में जाना चाहता हूँ. क्या बोलो? जाओ बेटा, ये करो, वैसे करो, जाओगे. मैं घर बनाना चाहता हूँ, वो मिल जाएगा. सोना चाहिए मेरे को, मिल जाएगा. अच्छी पत्नी चाहिए, मिल जाएगी. पति चाहिए, मिल जाएगा. अच्छे बच्चे चाहिए. पुराण में देखा ना, मेरे सुपुत्र के लिए तपस्या. भगवान कृष्ण तपस्या किया, शिवजी की तपस्या, टू गेट अ सन. देन ही वाज बोर्न. हु? सांबा. Samba was a result of Bhagavan Krishna's tapasya on Lord Shiva. He goes to Himalayas and did tapasya for Samba. You want any desire you fulfill, absolutely no problem, but follow dharma. I want to become number one richest man on earth. Okay, you will become, but start. Through dharma you will become that. Have patience. Dharma arthascha kamascha. What is that? Kimartham na sevyate. Why these people don't follow dharma? Why they want to achieve everything through adharma? I don't understand. In the bargain, you not only you don't get what you wanted, even if you get at the cost of so much your name, fame, guilt, all that, plus papa is accrued, then the effect of that will be spread over many lives in future. Why suffer all this? But nobody is listening to me. Nakaschit saranoti me. Who says? Vyasa Bhagavan. गुरुओं का एक है भैया. They never force their will on us. They only tell us. They only guide us. They never force their will on us. Please remember this. That is the role of a guru. कोई चमत्कार करो, गुरु चमत्कार करो, कुछ हो जाए, कुछ नहीं होगा. Gurudev was talking on Vivek Chodamani. That lecture I did not attend, that portion of that. Other talks I heard from Gurudev. But then I was watching on a video. Now I don't know if it's cut or edited, I don't know. Which sloka also I don't remember now. But I was listening to it keenly when I was in Sandipani. They played entire Vivek Chodam, so I was listening again and again. Okay. One talk, Gurudev was talking. Puja Gurudev. How many of you seen Gurudev? Blessed ones. And others are also equally blessed. Don't think they are blessed. In fact, those who have seen Gurudev, they have more responsibility. किसी महात्मा जी का दर्शन हो गया हो, उस महात्मा जी जिस मार्ग को दिखाया, उस राह पर चलने का सामर्थ्य के रहना है, फिर चलने का जो है ना, जो कर्तव्य है हमारे पर हमको दिया गया, उस पर चलना है ना. मोर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. मैं ऐसे कहता हूँ, those who get president award as the best principal and all that, बोलता यार जिम्मेदारी बढ़ गई. It's not that you have award received. People are watching you now with more. Now until now 100, now lakh people are watching. Be careful. Think. The more you are known to the public, more you should be careful. So Guru was talking Vivekachudamani, and he was talking like this. Some sloka is there, the direct experience, the Guru agrees, and then Shishya wanted to realize the truth, etc. Then Guru was talking. So I am now quoting him. Oh Guru, please bless me, Guru. Make me realize the truth. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has touched Vivekananda by placing his hand on his head, and Vivekananda transformed into a Mahayogi. Narendra was transformed. You also, Guru, please put your hand on my head, rub it. I will also realize, oh Guru. And he was having the pointer in his hand. Then he said, then he changed his mood. Are you Vivekananda? My toe will do. He said. And he dikhaya, pair utha ke. If you are Vivekananda, I touch with my toe, you will get enlightenment. Seriously, he told. But we are muddy pots. Panchadashi mein Vijayananda says, what do you call? Naralostak samakrutam tam shastram katham bodhayet. Vijayananda says, to the lump of mud in the form of a human being, how can I teach Shastra? To that lump of a human mud, which is in the form of a human being, katham shastram bodhayet? Tam no lostam narasamakritim. That is the power of Guru. So Gurus never impose their will on us. Remember this. They only appeal. हम क्या सोचते हैं? गुरु मेरे को बदल देगा, कुछ नहीं करेगा. एक मजेदार बात बताता हूं. एक ऐसे भक्त थे, ओल्ड मैन. पहले भक्त थे, बट वेरी फनी, लिटिल बिट फनी मैन. एनीवे, not about him, I want to talk. So we were about 5-10 people sitting with Gurudev. Only 5-10 people in a room. I was sitting here, Guru sitting here, only sitting fire के पास ही बैठा हूँ. उनके आगे ना, that gentleman, old man, he sings, he brought harmony and is singing bhajans. वो आँख बंद करके गाना गा रहे थे. ठीक है? Scene I am telling you first. So listening to it, Gurudev also closed his eyes. हमारे 8-10 बंदे बैठे हैं ना, youth and 1 or 2 elders. We don't want to close our eyes. We are looking at Gurudev. Great Mahatma. The Tejas is there in that. Very luster. Tejopunj Chak was actually. So we used to enjoy that, that proximity, that. So he was moving the hands like this, listening and all. We are watching sometimes hands, sometimes feet. Feet का ताल डालते थे. Sometimes his facial expressions. I'm just watching. He was closing his eyes. Singer he closed his eyes. Gurudev closed his eyes. Who opened the eyes? हम बंदे. हम सोच रहे थे. वो गा रहे थे. एक पंक्ति गा रहे थे. लाइन में, एक लाइन में. जन्म जन्म में साथ रहो गुरु जन्म जन्म. गुरुदेव, तेरे बेवकूफी के कारण तो जन्म जन्म लेना चाहते तो मुझे क्यों किसते हो रहे बेवकूफ. जब गुरुदेव ऐसा कहा ना, he laughed like roaring. अब मजेदार बात है, why we were laughing the singer doesn't know, but Gurudev knew why we were laughing. He knew हम लोग क्या बंदे, because he said ना, that is our Guru Bhakti. हम उठते नहीं, उनको खींच रहे थे नीचे. Shameless fellows actually. So Gurus never impose their will. They suggest. They suggest 1,000 times, 1,00,000 times, 1 crore times. Till we change, they suggest. They have patience in suggesting, but they don't use their willpower. इसके लिए एक कहानी भी है. महाभारत में आते एक कहानी, वो भी सुना देता हूँ. मैं बोला ना, महाभारत एक बड़ा सागर है, घुसने के बाद ना पता नहीं क्या क्या सिग्नल आता है, कहाँ से आता है. Anyway, this incident I am telling you. They don't impose. Even what happened after Mahabharata war, Krishna stayed back in Pandavas in Hastinapur, in the Prastha for some time. A big kahani, big story it is. And after 1 year, or so, he made Yudhishthira perform Ashwamedha Yajna. So Ashwamedhika Parva is there. Ashwamedhika Parva. So Arjuna went along with the horse and big. Bhagwan Krishna के समक्ष में यज्ञ संपन्न हुआ युधिष्ठिर का. यज्ञ के बाद भगवान के भैया 1 साल के ऊपर हो गया है, महाभारत युद्ध स्टार्ट होने से पहले मैं आया था एज एन. देन अभी हो गया है, देन आई विल गो नाउ. आई हैव टू गो टू द्वारका. बहुत सारी चीज हो रही है. आई हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ माय पीपल. इट वाज वेरी इमोशनल मूवमेंट, वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एक्चुअली डिस्क्रिप्शन. एनीवे, Bhagavan Krishna and Dwarka somehow escaped the loving clutches of Pandavas and got released from. They छोड़ना नहीं चाहते लोग. Up to the outskirts of city they were following. Following what? Not another chariot. They sat in the same chariot. All 5 people. एक holding छाता, एक holding that fanning. Description है महाभारत में. छोड़ते नहीं. भगवान तो मुझे जाने दो, चैन से जीने दो, नहीं. वहां उतार दिया, चलो भाई तुम घर जाओ अपना, मैं अपना जा रहा हूं. तो चला गया. That route, Delhi to Rajasthan, you have to go through the desert area. Rajasthan desert area. The chariot was passing through desert area. In that desert area, Uttanka Muni was there. Uttanka Muni, great Mahatma. His ashram was there. भगवान कृष्णा said, ये तो उत्तंक मुनि है, महात्मा जी है, उनका दर्शन कर लेंगे. करके he stopped his chariot there. And Uttanka Muni invited Bhagavan Krishna and said, Bhagavan Krishna, स्वागत है आपका. So happy. I knew that now you are returning from Hastinapur. And I know that you long back you went, 1 year back, you went there. By now the peace would have been established between Pandavas and Kauravas. I know that I think Kauravas are happy, Pandavas are happy, and everything is peaceful there, and the whole country is flourishing, blah 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 blah. भगवान कृष्ण सेठ, महात्मा जी अब तो रुक तो सही, मैं कुछ बोलने वाला हूँ. क्या बोलने वाला है? कोई बचा नहीं. महाभारत युद्ध भी खत्म हो गया, सब सत्यानाश हो गया. 5-6 लोग बचे हैं, 8-8 लोग तो बचे जो बचे हैं. अश्वत्थामा, all that, 5-7 people नाम लिया. पांडवों से these people are left. Uttanka Muni's anger rose like anything. हाँ तपस्वी. He got very angry. He said, you are the Lord of the universe. I just can't believe that you could not stop the war. भगवान चाहे तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. हमारा डायलॉग है ना, होता है कि नहीं? बताओ, जवाब वहीं पे है. व्यास जी knows ऐसे हमारे लोग होंगे करके. So he put that also there. हाँ, you are the Lord of the universe. Can't stop the war. You could have stopped. You didn't want. जबरदस्ती युद्ध कराया, करके कमंडल से पानी लिया साफ करने के लिए. भगवान कृष्ण, अरे महात्मा जी पहले रोको, 1 मिनट रुकिएगा, मेरी बात तो सुनो. बोले क्या भी क्या सुनना, सत्यानाश कराया आपने जाके. भगवान होते हुए भी I will not spare you. सुनो भाई, हाँ बोलो, 2 बार सुनो. हाँ, even you use all your tapasya phala, tapo phalam, you cannot curse me because I am ईश्वर. ईश्वर को कर्स करने की ताकत तुम्हारे पास कहाँ इतना होता है? You will lose entire your power, but मेरा बात बिगाड़ नहीं सकते हो. बट मेरे बात तो सुनो. हाँ, तुम्हारा प्रभाव, शाप का प्रभाव कुछ ना कुछ शरीर पर हो सकता है, ठीक है, बट मेरी बात तो सुन लो. अब बताओ. Then he told answer. Krishna said, I take incarnations, avatar in different lokas. Not only humanity is my sansar. There are many beings in different lokas. They also have the problems, ego problems, clashes. They also have to take incarnation and guide them. But in whichever loka I go, उस लोक में जो धर्म है, धर्म का ही बोध करता हूँ. And through the teachings of dharma only I try to bring change in them. I will never impose my will. Here also humanity, when I came, I taught them dharma, but I will not impose my will. ईश्वरीय शक्ति प्रयोग करके, like a magic, I will not change. That is my law, which I established it and I follow it. Same way, Mahatmas and Gurus also cannot interfere with our prarabdha. Gurudev mentions in Mandukya commentary, somewhere I read, commentary Mandukya, the realized masters are tempted to meddle with the prarabdha of the world, but they will not. That is the law. In exceptional cases, they try to change that the karma, postpone or share with others or transfer. Some certain pathas are there in Yoga Shastras, Yoga Marga. They may use in extraordinary cases, exceptional cases, but they cannot and they will not impose their will on us. Till we surrender to them, they don't take charge of us fully. क्लियर ना? व्यास जी बोल रहे भैया मेरे बात तो सुनो. बोलते न कश्चित शृणोति में. ये व्यास जी का हालत है. So humanity has to learn a bitter lessons in future. Then there may be a chance to revive the earth, to bring back to its own pristine glory of plentiness of nature, rivers free from pollution. All things, rivers and forests are again full, no plastics, no oceans are spoiled, deforestation, atmosphere is polluted, air is polluted, agriculture is polluted, mines are polluted. Wars, doubt, no trust, selfishness, greed. This is the history, the present state of mankind. And everybody is scared now whether earth will continue or not. Now, scientists say that we don't know how long it will be there. It cannot go on like this. It cannot go on like this. It cannot go on like this. Therefore, the great masters have said the future of humanity and the future of earth is solely in the hands of the present humanity. If you want to save your planet, save your planet. You want to wipe yourself, welcome. We only suggest, we don't impose and do miracles on earth. Krishna only told this. Or else, was it difficult for Krishna to kill all Mahakauravas with sankalpa? सब मर गए. युद्ध जरूरी है क्या? Okay, now, therefore, very important sloka. न जातु कामान्न भयान्न लोभात् धर्मं त्यजे जीवितस्यापि हेतोः नित्यो धर्म सुख दुःखे त्वनित्ये जीवो नित्यो हेतुरिस्य त्वनित्यः. वेरी ब्यूटीफुल श्लोका. न जातु कामान् न भयात् न लोभात्. एक कोई भी प्राणी कामात् न कामात् आउट ऑफ डिजायर न लोभात् आउट ऑफ ग्रीड. धर्मं त्यजेत जीवितस्य चापि हेतोः. Even at the time of losing the one's own prana, let the pranas go away, let the life come to an end. Even at the cost of life, one should not give up dharma. जीवितस्यापि हेतोः. तो भय से धर्म को त्याग नहीं करना, ग्रीड के कारण धर्म को त्याग नहीं करना. 10 रुपये मिल जाएगा ज्यादा अधर्म से, चलो अधर्म मार्ग को अपनाएंगे. नो, न जातु धर्मात् न लोभात् न भयात् न कामात् त्यजे जीवितस्यापि हेतोः नित्यो धर्मः, धर्म is nitya, sukha dukkhe to anitye. Sukha dukkha is anitya, ephemeral. Even if you follow adharma and get sukham or dukkham, when sukham, it won't last. Then you will be a precipitate, you will be remaining with some precipitation, the mud precipitated there. What is the mud? Guilt, sin, precipitated in our heart. And that alone remains. With that we have to, I know one thing, anything we can bear maybe, we cannot bear and live with our own guilt. Guilt is like a white ant, which eats us from inside. उड़ के भाई ऊपर ऊपर बढ़िया दिख रहा है ना, एक दिन कोलैप्स, अंदर से खा रहा है दिमाग, दिमाग माने दिमाग खाने वाला, धी बुद्धि। इसीलिए therefore नित्यो धर्म सुख दुख वेद नित्य, जीवो नित्यः, जीव is नित्य, eternal, watcher, the Jiva, none other Brahman, Hetu Rasyato Anitya. This Karna Avidya is not real. If you really try it, free realize that Avidya is Maya, it's all Maya. Therefore, this is the Mahabharata. Now, what are the important things in Mahabharata? Covered, you see now, but beautiful things. Some of things I'm telling you. I told you, Upadesha of Shanti Parva, from in Shanti Parva, Bhishmacharya's instructions covering leadership, warfare, Rajaparvam, in that first Rajadharma Parva speaks exhaustively about the duties of a king. In the Rajadharma Parva, Yudhishthira asked, what is the first duty of the citizen of a kingdom? What is the reply? You want to know? To elect a right king. And for us, most of the idiots in the society, in the country, election day is a holiday. To eat biryani and pakoda. In youth meet, somebody was asking me, so I said, did you vote? No. I said, you have no right to ask. Sit down, I said. You have no right to question if you did not vote. The best among the qualities, you should, otherwise, nota. We don't do that. Bhishma, first citizen, but the first duty of the citizen is to elect a right king. Anyway, it covers security issues, it covers what kind of ministers to employ. I have exhaustively dealt in Rajadharma Parva. I told you 15,000 slokas in Shanti Parva. Anushasana Parva, 11,000. Total 26,000. 15,000 Parvas meant 3 divided to 3 portions. Rajadharma Parva, Dana Dharma Parva, and Bhishma Swargaroha. The third is 3 Parvas are there. Moksha Dharma Parva. Rajadharma Parva, Dana Dharma Parva, Moksha Dharma Parva. Sorry, Rajadharma Parva, Apat Dharma, Moksha Dharma. These 3 in Shanti Parva. Rajadharma Parva, Apat Dharma Parva, Moksha Dharma Parva. Then comes Anushasana Parva mein Dana Dharma Parva and Bhishma Swargarohana Parva. In first Shanti Parva mein Rajadharma, Apat Dharma. Apat Dharma means the dharma of the king in difficulties, adversities. What kind of dharma we should follow? Then Moksha Dharma. What are metaphysical subjects? The transcendental truth. How to realize? What is it? How to transcend? What are the practices? What is it? Moksha Dharma Parva. In that exhaustive story of Shukamarshi comes. Very exhaustively. So that is one part, very important. Then Srimad Bhagavad Gita is also in Mahabharata. Vishnu Sahasranama. Before Vishnu Sahasranama, Shiva Sahasranama comes in Mahabharata. शिव सहस्रनाम जो हम पढ़ते हैं ना, वो भी महाभारत में ही है. First, what happened when Yudhishthira asked, "Teach me about Shiva Tattva," Bhishmacharya says, "I am not capable of talking on Lord Shiva," he says. He is so that Shiva Tattva I cannot speak. Please spare me. But he says, here is there. He can speak on Shiva Tattva. Who? Krishna. So the mic was kept before Krishna. All the rishis, munis, Pandavas, they're all sitting. They turned their faces towards Krishna. Ab bataiye. Then Krishna tells how Shiva Sahasranama he got from Brahmaloka. The big story he tells. Then Shiva Sahasranama comes. And afterwards he asked Vishnu Bhagavan ke baare mein. Bolo. Then Bhishmacharya says, I can tell about this Mahatma, Vishnu standing here. I will tell his glories. Then I know him. Then he gives Vishnu Sahasranama. So these two are wonderful things. And then Sanat Sujatiya. Oh, that story I will tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will speak of Viduraniti. Tomorrow and day after Viduraniti we can study one day stories, one day Yaksha Prashna. Acha so upar. Garnishing. That is called Mahabharata talks over. Smell दिखाया रसगुल्ला खाने दो ना हमसे नहीं. That is called 5 days lecture in Chandigarh. Anyway, now इसके बाद क्या हुआ? इसके बाद ना शिव सहस्रनाम के बाद सनत सुजाति. Wonderful text. इस पर व्याख्यान भी भगवान आदि शंकराचार्य जी का. कुछ लोग कहते हैं शंकराचार्य जी का नहीं है, तो भी है, पर व्याख्यान मिलता है ऑन सनत सुजाति. प्रमादो वै मृत्युरहं ब्रवीमि. That Vakya comes in Sanat Sujati. That story and all I will tell tomorrow. Not Sanat Sujati, I will not tell the story of how that context has come into that I will tell. Then Viduraniti, Yaksha Prashna, then Moksha Dharma Parva. So many things are there, and many Puranic stories, and many Samvadas. And in Aranya Parva, oh God, so many stories. Sthala Purana, Sthala Mahatya stories. So many stories, Aranya Parva. They travel towards entire, क्या होता है बताता हूँ. Out of 12 years of Vanavas, okay, 5 years Arjuna was in heaven. He was not with the Pandavas, but the rest of the brothers. प्रतिस्मृति विद्या करके सीख के शिव जी के साथ फिर वहाँ पे मिला. then he went to पाशुपतास्त्र प्राप्त किया. then अष्टदया दिक्पालक appeared. then ultimately Indra arrived in Himalayas with his chariot and took him to Swarga, and he said, be here, I have to teach you some skills, dance, bandbaji. काम आएगा तेरे को अज्ञातवास में. Plus you have to help me. Nivata Kavachas are there. Universe में तो negative forces are stopping my function. So I think I need your support to help me in killing them. So you please be here. So 5 साल वहीं रहा. Human equation. So 5 साल ना, the brothers are always constantly crying. Draupadi, अरे we are missing Arjuna. वो एक ही जगह बैठ के काम एक वनम, द्वैत वनम, वो फॉरेस्ट बैठ के रो रहे थे. एक दिन लोमश महर्षि went to Swarga. उन लोग ना they just go to the living lock and come back actually. हमारे लिए ऐसा हालत हो जाता है, उठ के बाथरूम नहीं जा सकते. That is a condition which we bring to our physical bodies because of our indiscipline and bad karma also, indiscipline also. उठाओ बिठाओ ऐसे हमारा. They used to travel everywhere, disappear here, appear there. Yogis, no, everybody. Plus Atmajnanis. He went to Swarga. स्वर्ग में वहाँ पे उनका स्वागत किया गया इंद्र भगवान. And he saw Arjuna there and all that. Arjuna was Ardha Simhasana. He was sharing the half of Indra's Simhasana, not separate. You saw there wonderful Arjuna. After Arjuna, Lomash was returning back to it. Arjuna went, Maharshi, my brothers are constantly in suffering and sorrow, with great sorrow that मैं नहीं हूँ करके आप जरा जाके उनको घुमाइए ना, घर में बैठ के रो रहे हैं ना, थोड़ा घुमा दीजिए उनको इधर उधर, थोड़ा शांति मिलती है उनको, रो रहे हैं बच्चे मेरे लिए, बोलना मैं ठीक हूँ, तो संदेश दिया था सब कुछ। लोग महर्षि पहुँच गए, मैं स्वर्ग से युधिष्ठिर बोलते हैं कहाँ से आ रहे हैं महात्मा जी प्रभु? मैं स्वर्ग से। हाँ स्वर्ग से, मैं अर्जुन संदेश लेके आया हूँ। हो ठीक है क्या? सब ठीक है। आप क्या कहते हैं? चलो उठो, हमको घुमाने के लिए कह रहे हैं। यू आर सिक हो रहा है, सिक सिटिंग इन द सेम रूम, चलो हवा खाएंगे चलो। मैंने ही टुक देम टू एंटायर भारत दर्शन परिक्रमा कराया, ऑल पुण्य क्षेत्रास। And every Punya Kshetra you would take associated story, the Muni ki kahani, what is the greatness about it, all exhaustively dealt. So many stories का अरण्य पर्व। इसके बाद अरण्य पर्व story very important. Then many dialogues, then stories, instructions in अरण्य पर्व. Every Mahatma comes and they give instruction to Yudhishthira and go. Such a lucky man. बैठे बैठे जंगल में भी महात्माओं का दर्शन होता था उनको, वे स्वयं आते थे उनके पास। That was he was told, अरे तो भगवान युधिष्ठिर जी कितने भाग्यवान है वो, तुम बताओ। हाँ, पनिशमेंट के रूप में जंगल आ गया, पनिशमेंट ने धोखा दिए खाया, वहां पे जंगल भेजा आपको, ये इधर भी महात्मा लोग स्वयं आ रहे हैं। मैत्रेय महर्षि, व्यास महर्षि, ओ माय गॉड, सो मेनी महर्षिज आर कमिंग, नॉट वन लिस्ट। एक एक महर्षि आके एक एक कहानी सुना के बोल जाते थे सत्संग करके, 4-5 दिन हफ्ता। हाउ लकी यू आर। देन एनी सम अदर यूनिक स्टोरीज ऑफ महाभारत, वेरी यूनिक, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरीज आर देयर। लाइक दैट मेनी मोर थिंग्स आर देयर इन महाभारत। सो महाभारत मीन्स इज नॉट लाइक भाई भाई मर के लड़ के मर गए, वो हम जानते हैं महाभारत। वी डोंट नो एनीथिंग अबाउट महाभारत। Many mystical things are there. We have to stop and think and reflect on them. You know, there are, you know how it was written? When Vyasji wanted to write Mahabharata story first, देखो लिखने वाला चाहिए, ब्रह्मा जो गणपति बुलाया, गणपति का एक कंडीशन क्या था? नॉन स्टॉप बोलना है भाई, नॉन स्टॉप बोलना है, बीच में रुकावट आ गया तो मैं चला जाऊंगा। भैया वो तो देवता रूप है, he doesn't have any physical body, so he don't have to go for Sanjay Vandan, taking bath in the morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner, कुछ जरूरी नहीं है उनको। व्यास जी से फिजिकल बॉडी, फिजिकल बॉडी धर्म होता है ना इनका। so morning he has to go there and freshen up and then take the संजय वंदन करना है, थोड़ा खाना खाना, टाइम तो होना चाहिए। ये महात्मा जी बोलते हैं नॉन स्टॉप मेडिटेट करोगे तो मैं करूँगा, नहीं तो नहीं। then व्यास ठीक है। Whenever he wanted to go out, he would, and the condition was what? You should not write anything without understanding. गणेश जी सोचा, ये क्या बड़ी बात है, समझोगा? Everything you should understand and write immediately. What I said, immediately I can grasp. Whenever Vyas ji wanted to have some work, breakfast करना है, lunch करना है, dinner करना है, नहाने जाना है, he would dictate such a verse which is very complicated verse. उसको समझने के लिए he will take 1 hour. In that he will complete his work and come back. That's how he taught Mahabharata. So imagine whenever such discussion comes, श्लोका, see विनायक जी का 2 trunk है ना, it will go onto the head and scratches. क्या कर रहा है वो? ये तो इसका मतलब क्या है? Imagine. समय आ गया, अभी समझ में आया, अब चलो नेक्स्ट क्लास को। Like that 8,000 verses are there, it seems, spread across, which is 8,000 something, around 8,800 something. Very, very tough verses to understand. That's how he wrote. So such a beautiful Mahabharata we shall study. Tomorrow some aspects of Viduraniti. Tomorrow I wanted to start Viduraniti shlokas. Then Many things are there. I can share so many things. विदुर नीति 1-2 दिन करेंगे, यक्ष प्रश्न भी करेंगे, कुछ स्टोरीज भी सुनाएंगे, ऐसे 4 दिन हो जाएगा. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की वेद व्यास भगवान की जय. थैंक यू.